Welcome back to Living Local. If you are tired of leaks and water damage around your home, now is the time to protect what matters most. But before you try to fix the problem yourself, be aware there are a lot of myths out there about waterproofing. And here to clear up some of those claims, we have the experts joining us. Welcome back, Adam Ellis, owner of Ace Waterproofing and Basement Solutions, which is also this segment's sponsor. Adam, welcome back. Thanks for being here.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me again.
Okay, so the last time you were here, we talked about some of the myths surrounding basement waterproofing. Why do some basements just never have water issues and some do?
So there's a variety of reasons that it can be. A lot depends on the way the home was constructed. Newer construction takes a lot more precautions in place to make sure installing drain tile on the outside, a petroleum-based waterproofing membrane, typically a lot more fail-safe than any of the old methods. It's really tough to say. We've seen a little bit of everything.
I'm sure you've seen it all.
Yeah, all kinds of things can affect, from the location of the home, bottom of the hill, top of the hill, your grade in the yard, and a lot of times it's just natural springs, the way water's flowing underground can affect them. So there's really a huge variety of reasons that can affect it.
Okay, so not every basement is the same when it does come to waterproofing. So how do you choose what is maybe the best fix for each problem?
So our certified foundation specialists, when they visit your home, are going to look at a variety of things to basically determine what the best approach is for your basement. We are not a company that offers a one-size-fits-all solution. We're going to tailor our repair or our proposal to fit your home's best needs. So really tough to say without us getting in there and looking at it, but
okay.
Yeah, there are a few different ways we can treat water intrusion into your home.
Now, what about long-term solutions? I guess not every home is the same when it comes to long-term solutions,
Absolutely.
Right?
Yep.
Okay.
So we've got a couple different. Our interior drain tile system, I'm sorry, it's not drain tile. Interior max flow system is the best option for long-term. We're going to give you a life of the structure warranty, which means as long as that home is still standing, the system's been maintenance taken care of, we're going to warranty it for as long as that is. Now, alternatively, some people don't want their interior all torn up. They might have a finished basement or something. So that we'll dig up and we'll treat from the outside. The difference is it's going to be a shorter warranty because there's so many outside forces that can affect that system.
Now, if someone has a finished basement, they need a long-term solution. What do you offer to those homeowners?
So the finished basement, you typically want to go from the inside to get that long-term. And if they were to do a complete solution, which means we treat just about everything in that basement, we'll even give you a money-back guarantee on it, meaning that if your basement leaks and we can't get it taken care of, we're not going to charge you for that project. So we're one of the very few, probably the only ones in the Midwest that even offer a money-back guarantee on anything we do. We're that confident in our systems and in our approaches.
Nice. Okay, let's talk mold. Mm-hmm. How do you take care of mold issues? Because a lot of people have that issue with their basements, especially in older homes.
Absolutely, and moisture it's what's causing it 9 times out of 10. So we've got a proprietary product. It's called DOT. It's a chemical. We go and we'll remove any of the affected building materials first, and then we clean it with this proprietary product. What's great with this is it has a 30th of the chemical footprint of any other mold treatment out there, and on top of it, you're safe to be in the home the whole time. As soon as it's dried out, we're going to make sure it's dry by the time we leave. It's baby and pet safe as well. So phenomenal product. Phenomenal product to take care of the mold for you.
And does insurance usually cover mold issues?
I would recommend checking with your insurance agent to review your policy to see if it's covered. But from my experience, most policies don't typically cover basement flooding unless it's a sewer backup or something of the sort. But definitely worth checking into and seeing.
Yeah, for sure. Sometimes homes with concrete foundations, they have like a wall crack where that's the only spot the water is coming into the basement. Is that an easy fix?
Absolutely.
Is it?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And we've got a couple different options we can do. We can go from the exterior on it so we don't have to affect anything on the inside. Or if we go from the inside, once again, we've got a pretty non-invasive option we can do to give you a life of the structure warranty to ensure you never have to worry about water coming through that crack again.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, peace of mind too.
Absolutely.
And it sounds like you've dealt with all kinds of water issues, and there's really no problem you can't fix, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, there's not much. We've been doing this a long time, run into just about every scenario you can think of, so there's not very many that'll that we'll walk away from without being able to come up with a solution for.
Yeah, and that warranty, you can't beat that either.
No, you absolutely can't, especially our money-back guarantee on our complete solution.
For sure. All right, well, now's the time because it's not going to be long. We're going to start seeing a lot more rain probably, right?
Absolutely, it is that time of year.
All right, well, Adam, it has been a pleasure. Thank you so much for coming in again today. It's always great talking to you. I always learn so much.
Absolutely, I appreciate you having me again.
Again, this segment was sponsored by Ace Waterproofing and Basement Solutions. For more information, go to acewbs.com. We'll also have all those details posted on ourquadcities.com.